Oh, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So what's up, man? We going live. We got this new Drake album. Man, things are looking good going into this holiday weekend, man. What's up? What's up? Everybody, make sure you shout your city. We're about to get to it because Cats is already out here giving Drake the crown on this album. And not like Drake didn't have the crown already in certain aspects, right? But when it comes to this album, it seems like people jumping out the window, kind of like with the Kanye album, man. Are we jumping in early and calling this a classic? Are people giving this the classic badge too quick? It seems like it, man, for the most part. Don't forget to put out your city, shout your city. We about to get into it, man. I don't know if they can stop this cat, man. To be honest, I got to admit, man, before we even get into the thick of the content, man, I was impressed. I am impressed by Drake's album, man. What's up? Everybody hear me clear? Let me know that you hear me clear because we gonna get to it today. What up, Columbia, South Carolina? What up, Raleigh, North Carolina? And what up, Germany, man? My international folks in the house, what's up? What's up? We about to get into it, man, because they be giving out that classic badge too early for your boys. You know what I'm saying? For my take, or for my taste, I should say, man. Raleigh, North Carolina in here. What's up? What's up? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to keep shouting your city. Make sure you put your city up in the chat, man. Chat, man. Witty gang, man. Chat, let's get to it, man. Drake done dropped, man. This is a monumentous occasion. This is just like last week when Kanye dropped. Now all we can wait for is Kendrick to drop. Is that what's next? Are we going to get the treat of all treats, man? Is Kendrick Lamar coming up next someday? And it's been like a year and a half. It's been 18 months, maybe even 2 years since we legit had somebody come out and start dropping, the big dogs dropping. I'm talking about those cats who really move mountains in this music game. Drake is one of those cats because we're going to get to a story from the New York, what is it? Not even the New York Post. Let me stop. It's the New York Times. Did a story about Drake. Yes, we talking about the big dogs, man. This ain't no games. We talking about those cats that really make things move and shake. Keep shouting out your cities. What's up, Flint, Michigan? But man, let's do what we got to do and get to this formally. So let's go. Okay. Now that we got the proper introductions up out of the way, I'm going to start this off by saying, all right, man, I am not riding jock. This is my disclaimer. I am not on Drake's jock. I am here to ask the question. You see the title of the video, it is posed as a question. Those are not my personal beliefs. So I ain't going out here and saying that Drake dropped that Certified Lover Boy is a classic. You know what I mean? I'm saying Certified Lover Boy is a dang good album. I'm talking about really good. And I like the features. I think the features mesh well on this album. I like the beat selection. It's I don't know. It's it's almost hard to describe Drake's production. It's like a little bit of Houston mixed with Memphis / whatever you want to call it, man. It's very appealing. And then the way he can go to like a Caribbean type of theme. I like this, man. I like it. I like it a lot. I ain't got no ill will towards Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start off by saying that. Flint, Michigan in the house. What's up? What's up? Hey, don't forget to shout your cities, man. Put your city in the chat. I'm going to shout out your city, and we're going to talk about this Drake situation, and we're going to get to the question that everybody is asking. And I see everybody out there scratching their heads because I was perusing through all the fan pages, all the message board, or not even message boards, the hip-hop forums. I was looking at all that, man, and I was seeing what everybody was saying, and people are a little on the fence, man. It seems like a lot of people are scared to jump out there and say they like this album and they like the Kanye album. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't have to choose one, man. If you don't like the Kanye album, that's cool, and you like Drake, that's cool. If you don't like Drake's album, but you like Kanye, that's cool, and if you like them both, that's cool as well. Y'all run the likes up as you come in here and as I shout out your cities, man. I know it's a holiday weekend, so we're going to be on here rather short, man. This isn't going to be a long broadcast. We just going to get to the gist of this and really talk about that classic badge, giving cats the classic badge, telling people the album is the classic. Are we there with this? Is that where we at? People are calling it mid. Oh, man. Y'all are cold, man. Calling it mid? I don't know. Mid? Mid is tough. You know what I'm saying? Mid is like, I'll get to it when I get to it. I mean, Drake, when he drops, the earth starts to shake, man. People in the media, and just like this story I'm about to get to, man, from TMZ, man, things shake. Drake makes things happen, you know what I mean? Dude said album is trash. I'll give you my honest criticism, man. I listened to it 3 times. 3 times. Yes, man. 3 times. I wanted to make sure I was in clear mind. I didn't read any fan pages. I didn't read any opinions on it. I didn't do any of that until after I was done listening to the album, because I didn't want anybody's opinion to influence my own. Even though I had homeboys already telling me, like, oh, this is the best album since sliced bread, whatever. Don't forget to shout out your cities and hit that like button, man. Shout out your cities, man. I want to know where we coming from. I just wanted to make sure that I was being fair, to the album itself. And as soon as I stopped listening, and as soon as I made up my own mind, I went out there and looked on social media, and people were calling it a classic. I was like, whoa. And these are well-respected people in the music industry. And I was like, maybe we be jumping out there with the classic badge a little too quick or a little too hard, man. I will say this. This is a good album. It's a good album, man. It's production-wise, everything, like, it's good. And it's even, I don't know, man, the hooks on the album, like most of his hooks, they come through crystal clear and perfect, man. Precise, pronunciate, everything, man. Just sounds, I don't know, man. Dude is a perfectionist when it comes to certain things, man. And that shines. Hard work pays off, right? And I appreciate that. You know what I mean? STL, what up, St. Louis? St. Louis in the house, what's up? What up? Columbia, South Carolina in the building. I see you, Mr. Skinny TV. What's up? What's up? Y'all make sure y'all drop y'all cities in the chat, and make sure y'all hit that like button so that way we can boost this thing up and get some more viewers in here. I know it's a holiday weekend, and I know we just getting it started, but I just had to talk about this album just a little bit. And while we're there, man, and since I already gave you my opinion, I think it's a good album. I wouldn't call it a classic yet. Classic is tough, man. People didn't realize that Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music from Outkast was a classic until 2 years later, after the album dropped, and they compared it to everything else, and they were like, nah, we messed up. That was a classic. You know what I'm saying? Classics change music. Classics change the sound. So giving out the classic badge, you ain't getting that from me early. Just like they tried to give that to Kanye too early, nah, you ain't getting that from me easy, man. I can't give you classic too early, but I can give you good album, and this is definitely a good album. I see a lot of you in there saying it's mid. I don't believe that. And I see some of you saying, man, this is a good album, but it's not a classic. And I agree. Fayetteville, North Carolina, what's up? St. Louis again, what's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody, make sure you shout out your cities in the chat. North Carolina, what's up? And make sure you hit that like button, man. We got to run them likes up, man. I know it's a holiday weekend. Like I said, it ain't going to be many people out there or up yet. Maybe you was partying last night. Maybe you just getting ready to go on a road trip. You about to hit Vegas. You about to hit, I don't know, Miami. You about to do something big for this Labor Day weekend. I understand. Your boy used to be in them streets. I get it. I don't be in them streets no more because, man, there's something out there that's looking for everybody, and I don't want to run into him. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't the ops. I'm going to keep it funky. You know what I mean? Donda doesn't beat College Dropout, but it's good. Okay, I see y'all getting into it in the chat, man. I see y'all going back and forth. I love it, man, and I'm reading it all. New York, what's up? New York in the building. What up? What up? What up? What up? So, man, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay, yes, good album. Classic, not at this point. We'll know later. Broward County, what's up? Kissing Me, Florida, what's up? What's up, Kissing Me, Florida? What up? What up? What up? With the alligator emoji. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cleveland in the building. What's up? Cleveland, Ohio in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as you come in here. I'm going to be shouting out your cities. Y'all make sure y'all put them in the chat. And, man, we going to talk about this Drake thing. And we going to be talking about giving out the classic badge too early, man. Now, Drake dropped Certified Lover Boy. And obviously people like it, man. People are going to like Drake regardless, you know? He's got that type of He's got that type of following. You know, he's that big of an artist. He's on top of the game. Let's not kid ourselves, right? But man, when you start talking classics, I'm talking about you got to bring out some of the best albums of all times. You know what I mean? And that's hard to call early. That's hard to call early. Is all I'm saying, man. Is all I'm saying. And the same thing, I said the exact same thing when Donda dropped, man. It's a good album. To me, it's a good album, but I wouldn't call it a classic. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call it a classic. What's up, Boston? Beantown in the house. Kansas City, what's up? What's up, Kansas City? Bradenton, Florida. I ain't never heard of Bradenton, Florida. What's up? Is that South Florida? North Carolina in the building. What's up? flat. Somebody said it's certified mid album. Now, are you talking about Donda or are you talking about Certified Lover Boy? Well, you said certified mid album, so you talking about Certified Lover Boy. I would not call this album mid. That is crazy. That's wild. That's wild. I would not call this mid. No, I would not use the mid badge at all. You know what I mean? Germany in the house. What's up? Kanye is dope and Drake is dope. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. I think Donda is a good album. I think Certified Lover is a dang good album. I mean, really good album. You know what I mean? I think he did his thing. You know? Make sure y'all run them likes up, man. West Atlanta in the building. West Atlanta in the house. What's up, man? St. Petersburg, Florida in the building. What's up? Okay, some more people in here calling it mid. Y'all got to explain mid. I might even super chat in just, I don't know. I don't care the amount. I want a long explanation of why it's mid. I don't think it's mid. Mid is, come on, man. Mid is, I can listen to it and put it off. Mid doesn't even make your head move that much. You know what I'm saying? I would not call this mid. I would call this a good album. You know what I mean? Would I call it a classic? No, but I wouldn't call it mid. Mid is like, that's basically the expression for mid. You know what I mean? Shout out to Atlanta. What's up, Atlanta in the building? West Side Atlanta in the building again. Zone 4. Them Zone 4 boys up in the building. I see what's up. Yep. What up, Atlanta? What up? Make sure y'all run them likes up, man. Okay, man. So let's get to these stories. Now, I didn't want to get there early, and I think we did some good shouting out. Keep shouting out your city. Jamaica, what's up? Jamaica, what is up, man? Jamaica's always in the building. I appreciate that. Make sure you keep shouting out your cities. I'm going to get to them. And if I don't get to them, put them in there again. I'm going to get to them anyway. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a holiday weekend. I know everybody chilling in their flip-flops or they either getting ready to go on that road trip. But we're going to talk about this situation that we got with Drake. And is he really dissing Kanye on this joint? I went over the lyrics, and it does seem like subliminal disses. But at this point, why be subliminal? Why is everybody so scared to say names? Just say the name, dog. I mean, we know who you talking about. Just say the name. So that way we can be clear about it. And when they come back at you, we clear about it. But it's so hidden in a lot of these songs and a lot of these tracks. It's a little off-putting, man. But I do enjoy the dissing. I'm all here for it. Don't get me wrong. Baltimore, what's up? What's up, Baltimore, man? Hollywood in the building. What's up, man? Auburn? Oh, okay. That's okay. B+ albums for both. That's what you said. Okay. I agree. I can give them both. I can say they're both good albums, man. They're both really good albums. Like, really good. Classic badge? We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait on that. I don't know, man. A lot of people out there saying it. Run the chat up. Run the likes up. And, man, let's get to this article. So, and that's not the article. We're going to get to that. That's a post by DJ Academics, and we're going to get to that. That's the lyrics breakdown. And this is an article from the New York Times that I wanted to talk about. But, man, let's get to the drama, man. Let's go to this article from TMZ. Now, TMZ put out this article right here, and hopefully you guys can see that good. It says, Drake, Certified Lover Boy drops. Shots fired at Kanye. Now, I will say this about Drake and Certified Lover Boy. My initial feeling and the understanding of the album was like, okay, he's putting out the fact that, from the title, Certified Lover Boy, right? Drake has a way of being a ladies' man in the traditional sense and still being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? not being being a ladies' man. It's hard to even classify. It's a traditional way of being a ladies' man. Like you would think I hate to use somebody like Hugh Hefner because there's been stuff said about him or whatever. But if that makes any sense, I mean, hopefully you guys get what I'm dropping there. And I like that. I like that Drake could be a ladies' man. He could be out here single on the top of his game, doing his thing, make tracks for the ladies, and run it up. You know what I'm saying? And there's no problem with it, man. I like to see that. I think that's cool. That's why I didn't have an issue with the title. Certified Lover Boy, I got it immediately. Now, in this title, it says Certified Lover Boy drops. Shots fired at Kanye. TMZ is here for the drama. You know what I mean? They're here for the drama. So it continues by saying this. It says, Drake made good on his promise to drop his new album. Belated though it was, and he smack talked Kanye hard. Certified Lover Boy was unveiled as promised at midnight, 9 months after Drake had planned to release it. Now, to be honest, I think Drake released this at the perfect time. You know what I mean? I think there was a lot of juggling there at the end because Kanye was about to drop. So, you definitely don't want to drop at the same time as another heavyweight. And it looked like they were going to do the battle thing. But I'm pretty sure Universal figured out that just wasn't a good idea. And it would cost them both more in the end, I bet, man. So they dropped separately. And obviously, Certified Lover Boy is here today. Now, it continues by saying Drizzy doesn't mention Ye by name. But no need to. He's clearly throwing shade at him on the track 7 a.m. on Bridle Path. So the title of that, I was thinking 7 a.m. So didn't Drake already have a joint called 7 a.m. or something like that? Now he continued with it called On Bridle Path. So I'm thinking, man, is that a shot at Kanye's, temperament? Is he saying that he has a brittle temperament, or he's brittle like he's too sensitive about a lot of things? I was wondering, man. And then the 7 a.m., it makes you think, all right, what are you talking about, Drake? Like, what type of sneak diss is this? Are we going low here? Are we going really, really low? And maybe I need to dip in the chat and get y'all opinions on this. Yeah, I'm tired of the subliminal disses too. I like people who diss straight out, but you know what it is, man. You know what it is. You already know. Like the subliminal diss, it leaves that, that ability for them to patch things up later. You know what I mean? To be real with it. Now, the story continues like this. It says, told you I'm aiming straight for the head. Now they amen and please. I can give about who designing your sneakers and tees. Had somebody put you on a guilt and you play with my seed. So it sounds like he's not, in that second part, they're attributing that to Kanye, right? But it sounds like he's talking about Pusha T to me. Because who else brought up Drake's situation with having a kid? Pusha T put that in the front street, spilled the tea on that. He was the first out in front and had everybody scrambling when that news dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, wild, right? But people are saying, and a lot of these news publications are saying that he's talking about Kanye with that part of the line. Now, in the whole verse, I think the majority of it is smoke for Kanye. But man, let's continue through the story. So it says, but Drake wasn't done with Kanye. Trust me, there's some you really got to come and see to believe. That's why your people, not believers, they all leave you. Now, that was a shot at Kanye, basically saying that his camp doesn't believe in him. They all leave him. Now, Kanye has been he's been a controversial person the last 3-4 years, right? And a lot of his team has been left in limbo. He's done things sporadically with their careers that just, I don't think was beneficial to them in the long run. So, points for Drake. That's actually a good observation, man. And it's like Drake and 50 Cent are two dudes that I could think of that, do they pull up the Googles? Do they really get to searching when it's time for war on these rhymes? Do they really, they get in deep, they get the gossip on you and all that. And that's why it was such a surprise when Pusha T came with the tea of his own, dropping secrets. And we was like, oh, this is getting messy. Now it continues to say, the fourth level of jealousy is called media. You know what I mean? So basically, I don't know where he gets that from. Is that from, I don't know, some type of religious text or something like that? I'm not super religious like that, so I don't know. Y'all tell me in the chat. But he said the fourth level of jealousy is called media. And it continues by saying, Kanye's manager told TMZ this week, Ye would be listening closely to Drake's album for references to him, and if Drizzy crossed the line, it would be war on. So it looks like it needs to be war. If he said that, so if Kanye, let me read that again. It says, Kanye's manager told TMZ this week, Ye would be listening closely to Drake's album for references to him, and if Drizzy crossed the line, it would be war on. So I think they mean that war would be on, but you know what I mean? They put it would be war on, regardless. So it looks like it's war then, because he's obviously dropping subs at the team. So what is Kanye gonna do in return, man? Like, I know he's got a sniper on his team, so Pusha T waits in the waiting with his pen ready. Now, obviously, he dropped some lines, so let's see what the rest of this story says, man. It says, among those appearing on the album, Jay-Z. Okay, stop right there before I read the rest of the list. Why is Jay-Z's verse on this album better than the verse that he did on Kanye's album? I know Jay-Z's the GOAT to most of y'all and to most people in hip-hop, but why in the world? Kanye's your man, right? It seems like the verse he did on Drake's album is way better than the verse he did on Kanye's album, man. And that is no shot at Hove. It's just an observation and an honest one from my opinion. You know what I mean? And to be real, Jay-Z being on both albums shows that he's not going to get in the middle of this. He's saying that no matter what, he's going to stand on it on his own, and he's not going to pick sides. Kind of like me. I like them both, and I like both albums. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z seems to be on that. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. Salute to Hove. Now, it continues by saying Travis Scott, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, 21 Savage. 21 Savage, I agree with DJ Academics on that one. He killed it. He killed it. Lil Wayne's verse, fire. Lil Young Thug's verse, it was all right. You know what I mean? Then Ty Dolla $ign, singy type stuff. Kid Cudi, I love the song with Kid Cudi. And I don't even like Kid Cudi like that. I love that song with Kid Cudi, man. And then Rick Ross always delivers. Lil Baby, and I know y'all gonna eat me up, especially y'all Atlanta cats, man, in there. That Lil Baby verse, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll get to that. Then Project Pat killed it, man. But Project Pat, man, he got his own style, his own sound. And the joint he was on was the same joint as 21 Savage. That's a banger, man. That was meant to ride out too. You know what I'm saying? That was looking for the ops music. And I'm just kidding. I don't want anybody looking for any ops, but that's the feel I got from that song. Now, the story finishes by saying the first cut on the album, Champagne Poetry, samples one of the Beatles' iconic songs, Michelle. Drizzy appropriately gives John Lennon and Paul McCartney songwriting credit. In all, there are 21 tracks, including a spoken word cameo by Nicki Minaj on Poppy's Home. Now, in Poppy's Home, let's talk about this. On Poppy's Home, he's basically saying that he's sunning the game. That's what I took from that song. He was saying he gave everybody all this time to get it together, to get their clout up, and they still failed. So he was sunning the game. That's almost what he said verbatim. And I was like, okay, so Drake is coming in. That's the very first song. You know, that's the very first real song. So I'm like, Drake is coming on this album trying to talk spicy. You know, he's getting that cat. And then there's I hate to say dude's name, gets his credit for composer and lyrics of the song TSU. And one thing I do like about Drake and his team and the production, so we'll say this. At the end of a lot of songs, the change up on the beats and how he kind of samples old R&B songs like from the 90s and stuff like that. I like that breakdown sometimes, the way the song fades out. Interesting. Yeah, I love it. Now, it also says that Drake was ultimately true to his word after dropping a cryptic clue in an ESPN promo that the album would drop September 3rd. So everybody remember we did a video about that and everything. Now, Kanye's album did incredibly well during its first week of release, but Drake's the odds on the fave to top Billboard next week. Now, basically, they're just letting it be known that Drake and Kanye are looking like their camps are repped up for war based on the things that Drake said on the album, right? Now, TMZ has no problem with getting in on the beefing, just like your boy. I ain't got no problem with that either. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I can't compare the two albums because I like both albums for different reasons. You know, if that makes any sense. Now, let's dig back in the chat. Make sure y'all shouting out y'all cities And I want to understand, because I went on a tirade, I went on talking for a little bit. I want to get a feel of what you guys think about the points that I made. Like the point about the Jay-Z verse. And the point that Jay-Z was on both albums, showing that he has, he's not gonna be picking sides in this. He's gonna be rocking with Ye, that's his man, and he's gonna be rocking with Drake. You know what I mean? I like that. I think that's a mature approach, especially if Kanye holds true to his word. What his manager told TMZ, that if Drake was throwing shots at him, war would be on. And if that's facts, I want to hear the next Pusha T verse or what's going down. I'm ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Boot that up, man. Put it on the streaming platforms. Let's go. Yeah, Drake diss Kanye. Yep. Yeah, we confirmed that, man. And to be honest, man, let's look at what DJ Academics put out there as well, man. Let's look at that. And he put the lyrics out there as well. And we might not, like I said, we're going to be short today, but we're going to hang on at least an hour or so, man. But we're going to, let's get to that DJ Academics post where he said, in the post, he said, hey, hashtag Drake, why you violating Kanye West like this? Now, violating is a whole nother thing. I don't know, man. Violating is crazy, dog. That means that he put him to sleep. Ain't no coming back. But I don't know. I wouldn't say all that. And just so y'all know, I ain't got no problems with DJ Academics. Dude is the top dog in the game. You know what I'm saying? I like dude's stuff, man. I appreciate his stuff. But man, that's tough talk. You know what I mean? That's wild. Now it says in the lyrics, so he's breaking down the lyrics. It's the same lyrics that we wrote in the TMZ. We read in the TMZ article. And let me see if there's anything I want to just. Okay, at the very end, what he said, why are you over there trying to impress the nation? Mine's running wild with speculation. Why the we peacemaking doing the explanation? If we just gonna go right back in that without hesitation. Now in that verse, at the end of the verse, in that part, he's talking about why even make up if we just gonna be back at this circle again. And I thought that was a good point with Drake, man, by Drake. When he said, why make up? Because we're going to be in this situation again. Dealing with Kanye, you're always in a continuous cycle of he likes you, he doesn't like you, and all that. You know what I mean? That's definitely a shot at Kanye and his temperament, to be real with you, man. And I think that Drake, he's just real crafty with the words in situations like that. And he said, the fourth level of jealousy. We talked about that. And there was a line in there where he talked about the fact that he posted his address. And when I heard that, I said, hold up, the album been done forever. You know what I mean? Like, I remember the article when Drake said that the album was a wrap. It was done. So the thing with the posting the address just happened like a week ago. So you mean to tell me that Drake added an extra track or an extra line? Or are these cats playing WWE with us? Are they really not beefing? Is this all fun and games, man, and just get us interested in the music? And for anybody who's really, really invested in Drake going against Kanye, I am not here trying to spoil that for you. I know beef is entertaining, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I get funny feels about a lot of this stuff. But, that's me being the contrarian. And to be real, that's a lot of this whole, like, the Gen Z, millennial, all that, they're based on being like skeptical a lot of things, man. Advertisers know that. I've talked about that before. I've read articles about that. And me, I have no problem being skeptical about things like, beef, public beef. But one thing is for certain, Drake was going at Kanye's head on this album. So we need to see if Kanye is really going to hold true to his words or his manager's words and get in the booth and cook up some dissing. If he cooks up some diss records and goes at Drake, I'm going to be sitting here with my popcorn listening to both because I can't wait for it. Because to be honest, I was here for the Drake verse Pusha T beef. I like that. And it's weird that Pusha T has to always step in and be the sniper for Kanye, but we know Kanye can't do it on his own. Let's be for real here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, man, don't be slandering academics, man. I like dude, man. He really pioneered this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Yo, y'all saying it's mid still? Oh, man, y'all calling it mid. For real? Y'all think the Drake album is mid? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I appreciate everybody in the chat though, man. Say what y'all want though. Don't think I hate to cut people off for not having a real opinion because I hate that a lot about society and things are now. Say your real opinion, just and I'll rock with you as long as you're being honest. So don't let me dissuade you from saying how you feel. If you feel it, put it in the chat, and I'm gonna rock with you. Feel me? But y'all do me a favor. Make sure y'all run them likes up. So in the TMZ article, man, they basically talk about a lot of things that other people are talking about. As far as like Drake dissing Kanye on that 7 a.m. on the bridle path. So in the title, I think is a slight. I think he's saying he's brittle. You know what I mean? Protagonist Guy says, album dope, started slow, but ended fire. I don't know if it started slow. The intro on the album is slow, right? The intro is definitely slow, right? But once Drake picked up the first track, like the first joint, he went to busting. Like what is it called? Poppy or something like that? Yo, he was letting people know that they his sons. He was letting the rap industry know that he's done sunned all them. He didn't give them time to get it together, and now he's on it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give him time to get that clout up. He said a lot, man. He was talking real spicy. So I know a lot of people are going to be taking issues with a lot of those lines. But to be honest, Drake is a big dog. He's been one of the biggest dogs in the rap game for a while now, man. Ain't no stopping him. You know what I mean? Everybody says it's just a money move. AZ King. You said act as a habitual pot stir. Yeah, man. My dude, man, he gets into it. But that beef stuff, man, is interesting. And let's be honest, that's why we all here, man. Everybody was listening intently for beefs and slights within the album to see if he was gonna diss Kanye or whatnot. And we got that, man. There's several times we made references to Kanye, man. And it wasn't just that song that I picked it out. You know what I mean? There were other songs where I heard that. Drake's people to beef with him. Drake pays people to beef with him. Funny, man. Wouldn't that be something, man? Wouldn't that be some WWE stuff, dog? Because to be honest, the whole dropping the location or dropping the address was kind of corny, man. When Kanye dropped Drake's address, that was corny. Come on, man. Neither one of you dudes is like that or even built like that. You're artistic types. So when Drake laughed it off, I was laughing it off with him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, do you think all that was set up and this was just to get us all interested and rush to listen to the album? I mean, it got me interested. I listened to the album 3 times already. You know what I'm saying? And it's 1 hour and 28 minutes. I was listening to it throughout my workout. I was all that. You know what I mean? Cats is still saying the album is mid. Y'all tough critics, man. Y'all saying that the Drake Certified Lover Boy is mid? Nah, man, it's a good album. And Kanye's Donda is a good album, man. Those are good albums, man. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we got this. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. I like the fact. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about, which was a little creepy, you know what I mean? And I hate to say it's creepy, but it was interesting to say the least. And I know I say that a lot, but there was a dedication on the album, right? And this is the dedication, right? So look at this dedication that he put on the album. It says, a combination of toxic masculinity and acceptance of truth, which is inevitably heartbreaking. Executive produced by me, Noah Shibe, 40, Oliver L. I can't pronounce that name. I don't know. I don't want to jack it up. And Noel Castrati, dedicated to Nadia Natuli and Mercedes Moore. Rest in peace. With a heart sign, Drake. So basically, he's dedicating this album to these 2 young ladies that lost their life. You know, rest in peace to them, man. That last one, the first one, I had to look the story up, man, about the Nadia Natuli. And the second one, everybody who's been on social media knows about the Mercedes Moore story, which is horrific, man. It was like some weird simp or something like that, right? And I hate to use the simp. Man, y'all run them likes up because I use that word. Man, this thing is going to get, they're going to act funny with it. But it was some dude from that paying type culture, dude. It was one of them people, man. I got to dance around what I say with that. It was a crazy situation. And I thought that was a really dark way to dedicate the album, especially with all the upbeat songs on the album. You know what I mean? The album has a lot of upbeat songs, and it's inspirational in the beats. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was just doing that out of feeling like something had touched his heart in the last minute, or he felt a certain way about how things went in those situations. Now, those two stories are completely different, though. You know what I mean? One story, and maybe I could bring it up because I was researching this. One story, the young lady, I guess, apparently lost her life in a car accident, the Nadia Natuli. And my bad if I'm jacking her name up. I am not the best with international pronunciations and stuff like that. And this is what I found online. It says, who is Nadia Natuli? And it says Nadia Natuli, and this is all alleged. I don't know if this is real, but this is what I found. It says Nadia Natuli was a close friend of Canadian rapper Drake, who recently died this year. Professionally, Natuli was a UK-based Instagram model and also a you-know-what star who was quite popular among the people. The incident dates to earlier 2021 when it was revealed that a close friend of Drake, Nadia Natuli, had died in a motor vehicle accident in Dubai and was found on Twitter. Man, horrific. Yo, rest in peace to Shorty, man. Horrific. However, the general people and Drake's fans had no idea of the lady before the incident took place. Following the sudden and unexpected demise of his close friend, Drake decided to dedicate his album to her. Sad situation. And that's a picture of Shorty right there. Like I said, rest in peace, man. And I don't want to delve into the other situation too much because, I mean, you're talking about some dark territory, some sad stuff. We going into the weekend. We got a new Drake album, and I just want to keep it upbeat, man. Y'all do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit that like button. At least get the likes up to 50%. Or, man, I don't know, man. Just run them up. Run them up as much as you can, man. But, yeah, I thought that was an interesting situation, man. Or interesting for him to dedicate the album to those two young ladies that lost their life, man. Sad situations on both. But it was kind of dark when I read that. Because at the same time I read that, I was listening to the very last song, and I was like, man, it's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to go there with it, you know, and be on some move on to the next. But when I listened to it again, I started to, you know, take in what he said and really think about the album. You know what I mean? People are saying album is aight, not all that. Yeah, man, we've had a lot of people say the album is mid, and we've had a lot of people come in here and say the album is great. I think the album is good. I think it's a good album. The classic badge, I think a lot of people just throw that out there too fast and give things the classic badge too quick, man. For me, you know what I mean? And somebody said Cap, he probably know, okay, I see what you're saying. So you're talking about his two friends? Yeah, man. I just wanted to touch on that point because when I was reading that, when I was listening to the album, I was looking at everything, seeing who did the production, and I see it was OVO only. And the last two albums have been OVO only, so it's his own imprint. And he talked about his net worth big too. I'm telling you, I thought of every point in this album and every little line and tried to think of everything involved, man. It was a lot of braggadocious, and I think that's why he said that first part in the dedication, because I don't think there's anything about his album that's toxic. Like, Drake doesn't come off as a toxic individual at all. I mean, yes, dude is a ladies' man, but that doesn't mean, I think he carries that without being, you know, coming off as a bad dude. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, Drake is almost like that good kid in school. Let's be for real about it. You know what I mean? And he could rap. Dude could rap. He's nice at this. You know what I mean? So I was like, when I read the dedication, I was a little taken back, but then I said, okay, I get what he's doing, man. Dude thinks about every aspect of everything, and I am not riding jock. I just like to give credit where credit is due. Man, a lot more of y'all think the album is mid? Oh, no, man, I don't think it's mid. Come on, mid? I think it's good. It's a good album. Y'all cold, man. Noel Pena, man, that's cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded, man. Y'all saying it's Cap? Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying is Cap, the whole dedication part. Okay, somebody's saying it's classic. He just didn't release any singles. Yo, yeah, man. That's facts, man. That's facts. Dad had Lydia. That's facts, man. He's a good dude who's a ladies' man. That's his thing. You know what I mean? That's Drake. You know, he's a good kid that's a ladies' man. You know what I mean? And the way that he's been able to do that and rap and incorporate that in his raps, classic. That's classic. The album, I'm not giving it classic. I'm not saying it's a classic, but I'll definitely say this is definitely a good album. You know what I mean? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it 100%. Just like I was feeling the Kanye Donda album. I was feeling Donda. You know what I mean? More people saying it's mid. Oh, y'all cold, man. Okay, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's cloud chasing with that. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully nobody. I'm not, man. I don't know, man. Drake seems like he stands on what he's about, man. And I don't know, dude. Obviously, man, dude is famous, and I live in a basement. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say he's clouding up for that. Now, I would say that the back and forth between him and Kanye might be a clout move, might be them doing some WWE. It's still out on that. You know, I'm still out on that one, man. That might be some WWE. We'll see. Now, if Kanye and Pusha T come back, because like I read in the TMZ article, it said that Kanye's manager said that if Drake even does the slightest dissing towards Kanye, that they coming for war. So if Kanye and Pusha T come back out with some disses, I'll go back on that point. I'll say, no, this wasn't no WWE stuff. These cats was really about that. You know what I mean? All right, somebody said, nah, man, Ye doesn't. I wouldn't say that about Ye. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. If you want to compare the two albums, okay, let's go there. I like both albums for different reasons. Drake's album is more, and I gave Kanye credit. I did a live that I had to get rid of when Donda dropped, and it's because some things behind the scenes or whatever. And I talked about this. It seemed like Kanye, he exceeded my expectations in being able to collaborate with some of the younger cats and bring them into his sound. You know what I mean? Where I like the fact that, where I think that Drake doesn't even have to, it's effortless for him. He can work with these young cats. He can work with the cats who are brand new in the game. I'm talking about you dudes who are real young in the game, and it's no deal. It's no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's effortless. It's effortless for him. You know what I mean? I see a lot of fire flame emojis now. Look like the Drake camp then got into the chat. Don't forget to shout out your cities, man, because I'm shouting out your cities if you put them in the chat. And I'm just going in the comments now because we're going to talk about this going into the holiday weekend. Funny. Jockey B, good. That was funny. And I know the incident you're talking about. Certified Lover Boy is Drake's best album, if we being honest. Whoa. We going there? I don't know if Certified Lover Boy to me is not Drake's best album. I'm not doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Calling it a classic, I think we early with that too. But saying that it's a good album, it is a dang good album. I'm talking about really good. Like as soon as, now the intro, I'm weird about intros, man. Like I like the old school intros where people actually had like, where the album sounded like it was almost a movie. And people would have the intro come in with the talking. What's up, all gas, no brakes? What up? Okay, I got you. Certified. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, man. I like the old school intros where it was almost like a movie. People would come in talking. It would be a skit or something of that nature. Now cats come in rapping on the intro, which is dope, especially if you pull it off right. And I think Drake pulled it off right. It's just that, you know what I mean? When Poppy's Home comes on, that's when I get to moving. That's when them shoulders get to jumping, bruh. I think he came in full steam with Poppy's Home, man. Chicago, K-Town, what's up? Watts, California, what's up? West Coast, what up? What up? Chicago in the building, what up? I see y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all run them likes up. Make sure y'all run them likes up. Good album. Donda and CLB is whoa, y'all going whoa, stop. Neither one of these albums, in my opinion, are trash. Both of them are good albums. Both of them are really, really good albums. You know what I'm saying? Both of them exceeded my expectations. TSU was leaked. Yeah, I had never heard TSU or the leak. And I was looking for leaks about 2 weeks ago, going up into this point. I had never heard the TSU leak. And I like how they shouted out all the Texas cities that y'all, man, hopefully y'all know about Texas, man. Texas got some cool cities, you know what I mean? And got some lovely ladies. I'll say that much. Memphis, what's up? Certified disappointment. Oh, man, y'all going too hard, man. I don't know about trash. Y'all going to war in this chat. Yeah, man, listen to all gas, no brakes, man. Make sure y'all get them likes up. So to be honest, man, to be completely honest, I think that Drake, he did good by dropping it this week. And I think as far as the total on the album, it's like the album is complete. It's a complete album, and dude came with it, man. It's a good album, man. I don't know why y'all going so hard on him. Charlotte, North Carolina, what's up? Memphis, what's up? Weezy did kill this verse. Let's talk about that, man. Are we going to have to go through, do we need to go through the track list and really talk about this, man? Because some cats showed up, man. It was like, I don't know, man. It was like some dudes who, they just been waiting in the trenches for a while. I'm talking about 21 Savage. I'm talking about Lil Wayne. I'm talking about Rick Ross. I'm talking that Project Pat. You know what I mean? These cats came out blazing. They was acting like this was their opportunity to get in the game. And they were not going out like that. You know what I mean? For real. For real. And I appreciate it, though, too, man. Because Lil Wayne, for some reason, when he gets on the track with Drake, he always, it's like he wants to shine, man. He wants to show Drake that he still got it. And I love that. I love that. So let's look at Genius, man. We're going to go to Genius, and we're going to look at this track listing, and we really going to talk about each song and just give opinions. All right, so Champagne Poetry, the intro. It's a good intro, don't get me wrong. It just starts off really slow for me. And, decoding all that early in the album almost takes away from what you're going to use to break down those sneak disses that he has all throughout the album. But it doesn't, man. It's a good intro. It's all right. I'll be honest. It's an all right intro. Now, Poppy's Home. As soon as Poppy's Home came on, I got to moving, dog. I was like, okay, we going there today. And I love his style of production. I love their style of production, man. I love that Houston feel that he brings to it. But it's still its own thing. It's like it's a lot of Houston influence in the background, like with the slowed down beats. But the way that they pull it off is something unique. It's unique. You know what I mean? Now, girls want girls. I like that with Lil Baby. It's just Lil Baby's verse. Oh, man, y'all going to be mad at me. Lil Baby still didn't miss. Don't get me wrong. This is not a miss. It's just that I think he's had better verses recently. I know y'all about to be mad at me about that one. My bad. I had to drink my water. But I think he's had better verses recently. And that is no shot at Lil Baby. He's the dude. Don't get me wrong. He is that dude. Like, I am a huge fan. And I have no problem with saying that. But the song slaps. It's dope. It's a dope sound. Now, In the Bible with Giveon and Lil Durk, amazing song. I think Lil Durk's verse on this was better than on Kanye's album too. It was better than on Donda. And I love the switch up of beats, man. Love All, let's be real. Flames. Jay-Z talking that street stuff. Like, I was like, whoa, this is a billionaire. Hold up. I was surprised at Jay-Z's take because when he started talking about, in his verse, he starts talking about dissing. Like I said, I've already listened to the album 3 times. We can get into it. When Jay-Z starts talking about, about dissing and people, he was basically talking about all the WWE stuff. People doing a whole bunch of stuff on the internet. And he said, we don't respect that, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's violence. He was like, and then after that, what did he say? Violence? I was like, okay, this Hove is dope. Love All is dope. That was a good track. Then Fair Trade with Travis Scott, another banger. Travis Scott ain't playing. He ain't out here playing, man. He ain't out here playing. He wants the crown, man. He wants to come for it. You know what I mean? He wants to be in there. And he's been in the conversation, but yo, he's not playing. Way Too Sexy with Future and Young Thug. As soon as that beat came on, they had the Right Said Fred sample, and I was like, Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. But then when they got the rapping and that beat went to going, I was like, okay, this is hot. This is a dope track. TSU was dope. TSU was dope. It's a good song. It's a good song. You know what I mean? In Too Deep with Future, banger. I like that. I don't know why it has so many less likes, but yo, banger. Pipe Down, dope. Yeba's Heartbreak by Drake. Yo, now did Drake write the lyrics in that? Is that what it was? Because wasn't it just Yeba singing? Okay, I don't know. Now, no friends in the industry. I think there's some sneak dissing in this. You know what I mean? And then Knife Talk with 21 Savage and Project Pat. Banger. Love it. Love that song, man. That takes it back to a different, that's more of his Memphis roots, you could tell. 7 a.m. on Brittle Path. That's where he's dissing Kanye. And that's the song that got everybody talking this morning, man. Everybody is talking about that song. Race My Mind. Dope. Fountains featuring Tim's. Dope. Get Along Better. The Ty Dolla $ign, kind of a sing-songy track. When he starts to go towards the Caribbean type rhythms and he starts to go towards the singing, I understand what he's doing because, to be honest, most of his audience, the masses, the mainstream, they gravitate more towards that than a lot of the tough talking songs like he has with Knife Talk. You know, they're going to be feel a little way about that. You feel me? And then what was next? He got You Only Live Twice with Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. Fire song. Lil Wayne's best verse in a long time. Lil Wayne ate this up. I don't know why they're missing that. And I was looking for everybody to comment on this, and they weren't saying it. And I was like, dog, Lil Wayne ate that verse up. Oh, but regardless, maybe he's on the outs with Meteor or something, but I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that song. And Rick Ross comes in tough. Drake already gave everybody the clues because 2 weeks ago, he was giving Rick Ross all these props. So we should have known Rick Ross was going to come with a killer verse. Now, I Am Why Too with Kid Cudi. I don't even like Kid Cudi like that. And I love this song. I don't even like Kid Cudi's feel like that. You know what I mean? I like the way that Kanye used his style on 808s and Heartbreaks. I know that sounds horrible, but man, I really was feeling that. And then, you know what? Fans and Remorse at the end. Now, the Remorse was an interesting song, man. It was about complexity. And I feel that, man. You know what I mean? Him being on top of the game and still having to deal with trivial things like going back and forth with other artists. Dope song, man. Drake showed up. I don't know. I don't care what y'all say. Drake showed up. Oh, man. Y'all calling it trash? Oh, man. Y'all killing me with this, man. Oh, and I hate to quote dude, but yo, I'm ready for Lil Wayne to make any album. Yes, I'm ready for Lil Wayne to make some type of sprint back, man. Because if that is any indication that he's still got it, he's definitely still got it because he's shining on that joint. And he's on that joint with heavyweights. He's on that joint with Drake and Rick Ross. Two people who don't play around in that any day could put it in the grave on you. You know what I'm saying? Could really kill the track. Could murder the beat. Y'all run them likes up for your boy, man. And don't forget to shout out your cities, man. Y'all said Wayne was the highlight of the album. I feel in that. Cudi was better on Moon. I like the song with Kid Cudi. I thought it was dope. Rebel says 5 out of 10. That's tough, man. I like the album, man. I think it's a really good album. And I'm being honest. And this is coming from a guy, y'all really gonna be mad at me. I did not like Scorpion. I did not like Scorpion like that. But I like Certified Lover Boy. Okay, let me be fair. Scorpion, I liked half of it. The other half I didn't like. You know what I mean? So let's say that. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the props. I appreciate it. I work hard, man. Y'all run them likes up for your boy, though, man, or to show you, just to show you, a little something. I don't do much. I don't be in here really begging much, but I do like to get them likes so that way we can spread this message. 8 out of 10. I think that's a fair assessment. 4 out of 10. That's tough, man. That's tough. Y'all being hard on your boy. Yeah, I didn't like Scorpion either, man. I didn't. Some of y'all, okay, and that's where it was, man. Me and a lot of people got into it about that. Some people love Scorpion. They thought that was a classic. And when he came with Certified Lover Boy, and people were already saying it was a classic, I was a little apprehensive. But Scorpion, half of the album I thought was dope. So I'm going to be fair, half of the album. But let's talk about Certified Lover Boy. Certified Lover Boy is a good album. I don't care what nobody say. This is a good album, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe because maybe he had a lot of people on this album. And this is a point that I forgot to make earlier, and I want to foot stomp on. He incorporated the fact that there's a lot of street dudes running rap right now, right? And he was able to adapt to that and make an album that's commercially appealing to his fan base, his mainstream audience, while also being appealing to those people whose ears are geared towards street music. You know what I'm saying? Street cats. I think he pulled it off well. This is a good album, man. You know what I mean? 6.5 for Donda, or for CLB, and 4.10. 4 out of 10 for Donda. Y'all are hard critics, man. Y'all are hard. I like Certified Lover Boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. This thing is dope. It's a good album to me. I was impressed, man. Nah, I wouldn't give it the classic badge, man. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't give it the classic badge. Even though a lot of people are saying that, I'm not quick to do that. Like I said, I mentioned Outkast, and some of you might be too young to even remember Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music. Even though people have played that, it's no matter what generation you're in, most people have heard that album. It took 2 years before people went back and said, yo, we were wrong. That was a classic. That's a classic album, yo. Like, we was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. So it takes time for a classic. It takes time to say something is legitimately a classic. Nah, I wouldn't say it's trash. I say this album is dope. Yeah, I listened 3 times as well. I gave it 3 listens, and I didn't read nothing. I didn't want to hear nothing. You know what I mean? I did have some of my homeboys texting me or whatever who had read it, who had listened earlier, but you know, I don't use their opinions. You know what I'm saying? I use my own opinion, and it was a good album. Noel Pena just don't like Drake, man. He going hard, man. He said 1 out of 10 and 1 is for Wayne. Wayne showed up. Lil Wayne showed up. I'm going to keep it real. Yeah, Nas has, you're talking about King's Disease too? Yeah, that was a dope album. And man, I'm going to make y'all mad on this one. I like King's Disease 1 better. Oh, man, yeah. Even though King's Disease 2 is up there. Don't get me wrong, man. You said West Side Gun had a better album? I don't know about that. I got to go back and listen. So Drake and Nas have the 2 best albums this year, y'all saying? Okay. And don't worry, man. I don't work for nobody but me. Like I said, I'm regular like y'all, man. I just do this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no corporate spot. Nothing, man. Nobody can sway my opinion. I do my own thing. Okay, you're saying King's Disease 2 is better than Certified Lover Boy? Okay, we could compare those two. Now, you're talking about somebody who's already, well, they're both already established in the game. So we can take that off the table. Then we're talking about production and how they sound. Drake, complete album, intro to outro, not even outro, from the intro to the last track, complete album. Production, everything meshes well. Sounds like it all goes together well, like a traditional album. It sounds like an album. It doesn't sound like a mixtape. Even the features mesh well on Certified Lover Boy. Nas, King Disease 2. All the same things. You can say all the same things. Because Nas and Hit Boy have this thing together. And I'm wondering, let me go back. I'm trying to remember. This time, did Hit Boy still, was he the number 1 producer on all this? Was he executive producer of King's Disease 2? I know he played a role, and I know there were other producers. But man, I don't want to just put it on Hit Boy. But Hit Boy, what he did with King's Disease, stop playing. That was like, okay. Even when you first listen, it's like, okay, yeah, this is a complete album. So all of those things are checked off the list. You know what I mean? Exactly. Okay. All right. Yeah. Just like I thought, man. Yeah, Nas, man. He had a whole bunch of different producers, even Eminem, man. So, dope, dope, dope. King Disease 2 was better. He know it's trash. Who know it's trash? Stop. Man, if it was trash, I would say it was trash. Like I said, I don't work for nobody. I'm me, dog. I'm me. I'm an independent blogger, man. Nobody pays me. I've only been called out by like 4 or 5 rappers who made me even consider changing things. And that was because I wanted to change it because whatever it was. You know what I mean? I don't have to sway my opinion for the masses. That's why I'm not afraid to tell y'all when I don't like something that's commercially loved. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things that everybody else likes that I don't like. And I think is whack. But to call this trash is a miss, dog. It's not trash, man. It's not trash. Let's be real. You said Tyler, the Creator, has the album of the year? Okay, I don't know, man. I'm iffy with Tyler, the Creator sometimes, man. I like dude. Don't get me wrong. I like dude. But sometimes it's a little too outside of the what I listen to. You feel me? Like most of the stuff I listen to, you can look at the videos I make. Most of the stuff I listen to is dudes who really be on that wild and stuff. Not until recently did I start talking about commercial stuff. Last year I did a little bit, but it was because it was Nas and greats. When it's the heavyweights, the whole industry is talking about it, or everybody in music is talking about it, or everybody online is talking about it. So that's why I'm talking about Drake and Kanye so much recently. Bring It to the Table says Tory Lanez is better than Drake. Whoa. I don't know about that. Tory Lanez is dope. But you wildin', bruh. You wildin'. Tory Lanez is dope. Don't get me wrong. Don't forget to shout out y'all cities, man. We about to get up out of here, but I still want to make sure I show everybody love in the chat and shout out y'all cities. Yo, y'all do me a favor. Show me some love on the likes. Yeesh. It's all good. It ain't all about that anyway. Yeah. I'm just reading through the chat for those who are wondering about the breaks. I believe you. It's just your opinion. Yeah, man. It's 100% my opinion. 100% my opinion. Yeah. I don't like to switch it up on cats, man. Tory versus Drake. All gas, no brakes. Listen to the cat, man. Y'all run the likes up, man. Said tripping. I feel you, man. Don't be scared to express your opinion. That's why you in the chat anyway. Make sure you put your opinion in there. I like to hear them. Detroit, what's up? Brooklyn, what is up? Flacco says 7 out of 10 album. Okay, if you was going to give it a 7 out of 10, that's fair. Because that's taste based on just 3 points, man. That's a taste thing. That could be what you like. That could be what you normally listen to. Drake, I like it. Don't expect nothing. I think both Kanye with Donda and Drake with Certified Lover Boy exceeded expectations. People were at this point in most rappers' careers, they fall off. Drake is not falling off. Like, there's no sign that he's falling off. Charlotte, North Carolina, what's up? Legendary Incorporated says Tory Lanez is better than Drake. Y'all wildin'. Y'all going, wow, whoa. Don't start that battle up again. I think they cool anyway. You know, they cool. Richmond, Virginia, what's up? Yeah, Tory Lanez doesn't suck. I just don't think he's messing with Drake. You know what I mean? Drake's on a whole nother level, you know? That's a whole nother game, man. And I have yet to go through and I've listened to it 3 times, but usually, man, when it comes to these, like, Drake's got so many quotables on this album, dog, that you got to pretty much type them out or look line by line in lyrics and pull them out. I know that people are going to be using Drake quotables for this album and putting them all on their social media pages. I even already started to pull some, man. Dude he's good at doing that. I'll say that. Tory is organic, big dog. Nah, dude is nice. Tory Lanez is nice. Skill-wise, everything nice, man. Singing incorporated to the going to the rapping, nice. Dog, don't get it twisted. I know Tory's nice. It's just Drake's a different type of animal, man. He's a beast. Now y'all getting into it in the chat. I see y'all. Y'all say Tory Lanez is not better than Drake, but Drake is an OG in the game. Correct. He's made it to that level to where, people expect perfection out of him. And for him to still be delivering, still be out here really not falling off, that says a lot on its own, to be honest with y'all, man. I don't know, man. I wouldn't say anybody's overrated who's a big dog. Now, this is something that we really have to dig into, and we haven't dug into yet. Is this a big setup for all the Kendrick coming? Do y'all think next that Kendrick is really about to blow us away? I mean, we had all the big dogs dropping this year, like out of nowhere. You had J. Cole started off, right? J. Cole came out, started off. Then you had Kanye drop Donda last Sunday. Now you got Drake dropping Certified Lover Boy, killing it, gonna crush all records, everything that you could think of, right? You're gonna be hearing about Certified Lover Boy all throughout this weekend. And this is how smart Drake is, excuse me. It's Labor Day weekend, he dropped it, right? People are gonna be jamming this all weekend at the Labor Day parties, everything. Y'all know Drake has a good crossover audience with like the Caribbean fam. So he's going to be, man, Drake is smart. It's like they plan each and every aspect of his release. He's going to be able to have his album playing throughout the holiday weekend at all these house parties, all these different parties, clubs. It's going to go up for him, man. Kendrick is the truth. Don't get me wrong. Kendrick is the truth. Legendary. I'm disappointed by Kendrick. Why are you disappointed in Kendrick Lamar? Expand on that. You mean you're disappointed lately? Oh, you're disappointed lately? Y'all think that Kendrick will be trash? What? We doing this? Oh, we going there this morning? Y'all think the Kendrick Lamar album will be trash? Okay, y'all cold, man. I say a lot of people use classic too much. Y'all might be using trash too much. Come on, man. Kendrick, when has Kendrick dropped some trash? The only album of Kendrick Lamar's that I was slightly skeptical about for a second was To Pimp a Butterfly. That was it. That was the only album. Facts. He already came out, said he's smoking your top 5. Bring It to the Table says Drake isn't that good, bro. Nah, man. Drake is a heavyweight. Drake's that dude. Come on, man. I think it's a good album. I do. I really do. I really do. All right, man. Y'all shout out y'all cities, man. We about to get up out of here. I'm sorry. I didn't have y'all. I said we was only going to go 30 to 40 minutes. We've been here talking about an hour, man. Over an hour about this, man. And I like to keep these quick, man. I like to keep these short and quick. Keep shouting out your cities because I don't want to miss any cities before I get out of here. 757, what's up? I don't know where 757 is. Shout out to 757. Y'all say Kendrick is okay but kind of boring. Nah. Y'all think Damn was boring? I don't know, man. Yeah, I see y'all getting into it about Kendrick. All right, it looks like everybody done shouted out their cities. Everybody's done put in their opinion. And I didn't give y'all my opinion. And to be real, we were blessed in the last week, man, as hip-hop fans. We were able to get Donda from Kanye, which is a really good album. We were able to get Certified Lover Boy from Drake. He came down and dropped a really, really good album. An excellent album. Giving it the classic badge too early just isn't what it is. You know what I mean? We'll know if it's a classic in several months or maybe even a year or so. You know, it takes a while to define a classic. Classics stand the test of time. But to be honest, Drake is not losing any steam, and dude did his thing. Now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to All Gas No Breaks. Shout out to the 323, the 757, Norfolk, Virginia. Shout out to everybody in the house, man. And I appreciate you all. You know what I mean?